Parents, we recognize that you're being challenged to take an enormous amount of extra responsibility during this school closure crisis. In addition to dealing with the extreme stresses that come with this uncertain time, you're also supervising home education for your child or children. Teachers may be trying to lead distance learning with their students for short periods of time during the day. But let's face it, it's going to be more important than ever to build a relationship between teachers and parents to support your children, our students, in their learning journey. I want to start by talking about the most valuable action you can take to support your child's development. And it's by doing what you're most likely already doing, modeling how to face crisis and adversity in our world today with courage and compassion. And don't forget modeling the importance of taking care of yourself as well. We teachers recognize that the stress of home and economic conditions might mean that doing those most important actions are all that you can do. And that's okay. We're all just trying to do our best in this uncertain time. If you can fit in doing a few other things, here are some actions to consider. Encourage your children to stay on some kind of school schedule. I'm not just talking about getting them to log on to a class they might have to attend virtually. Much work during this crisis will be independent, and having a set time each day that children dedicate to doing their work can provide a much-needed routine. If you can work with your kids to identify one set place in your home where they can sit and do their schoolwork, that would be great. The physical school provides safety and structure, and the more you can do the same at home, the better it'll be for everybody. Research has found that one of the most important actions you can take is just asking your children about what they did and what they learned each day while doing their academic work. I, like all parents, have often received a response of nothing. However, pushing a little more can often get a positive result. Try asking, what are the 3 most important things that you learned today? Or, what is one thing that you learned in science today? If you have time, ask your children to show and explain the work they did for class. Reading with your children is another important way to support their academic growth. It's ideal if it's a book, but just reading a newspaper article together, whether it's on paper or online, can serve a similar purpose. And it doesn't have to be in English. Countless studies have shown that reading together in a family's home language helps students develop literacy skills that they can apply when learning English. Research has found that telling family stories to your children enhances a student's sense of identity and self-esteem. Every family has stories to tell of present and past adventure, resilience, and perseverance. Share these stories with your children, and perhaps even suggest they document these family memories in a journal, which could turn into a family keepsake. Speaking of writing, this could also be a good time for your children to start a diary where they share what they are seeing, experiencing, and feeling during this historic time. You can even write together to help everyone process what they are going through. Again, this writing does not have to be done only in English to benefit your child. We teachers want to support students expanding their home language skills. The list of actions you can take to help your children learn is endless. I've shared just a few that can provide a bigger bang for the buck. And again, all teachers will understand if you can't do all or any of them. It's important to put this challenge into perspective. This time period where your child is not physically in school is a tiny percentage of their school career. Yes, Do whatever you can to help your child now, and also keep these ideas in the back of your mind for the future. They're good actions to take even when we're all not in crisis. I wish you and all of us the best.